Welcome back to the finale of our Royal Family Legacy Let's Play. I am so excited about this. Um, I really think it came together nicely. My game did crap out about halfway through, but we made it. And yeah, so let's do it. So the wedding is coming up. It will be on Tuesday. It's currently Saturday, and today is New Year's Eve. So we are going to get everyone a resolution. These couple of days leading up to the wedding are going to include Yvonne's birthday because she's still a teenager, so that she's a young adult when we get married. And also, they are going to include wedding preparations because we are going to make this a My Wedding Stories wedding. So, there is that as well. I also have a lot of Sims in this household, so they are struggling a little bit, but we're doing okay. So, let's get everybody to do their New Year's Eve stuff. They've all made resolutions and the decorations are up. So we need to have people have the party spirit, and then that'll be good for moving on. A lot of them will be all set once they do that. They won't, they'll get the gold. So everyone is going to talk to each other about that. Just going down the line, we had Joanne and Hades uh, chat with each other, and then Austin and Yvonne, and now Bryce, I guess, is just going to talk to Cecilia. I don't know who this lady is in front of him, but him and Cecilia are enemies, so maybe this will help their relationship a little bit. We'll see. And no, he still doesn't like her. Okay, so we're going to continue on that. As you know, everyone is pretty much all set with their aspirations and stuff at this time. We have Austin, who has aged up and is now in the culinary career. So he's working on getting to level 4 of the culinary career. We also have Bryce has needs to age up in order to finish his aspiration of being a freelancer and completing 5 things. And then Cecilia needs to age up to join the criminal career. So everybody's just kind of, waiting to age up in that respect. Dana is actually, I think Dana finished her aspiration because she had the art aspiration. You don't need to get a career or anything for that. Emery, what did Emery do? Emery needs to age up to join the acting career, and Franklin has completed the music aspiration. And then we have Guadalupe, who needs to become an adult in order to become a parent. So there's that. And the kids are doing pretty well as well. I think before the wedding, we'll have Bryce's birthday, and then we'll have Yvonne and Hugo's birthdays. So those will be the last birthdays that we have before the wedding. Very nice. And the kids are the last ones trying to get this done, but since they don't have decorations, some of them still want to do the countdown to midnight. We're not going to prom. And yeah, all my kids are in a pretty good place. We just have, I think, two of them. I think Hugo and John need to do the countdown to midnight. I don't know why Irene's checked off and theirs didn't, but that's fine. And everyone made the resolution to increase a skill level. So we are going to have them all do that. I'll just have them playing video games and doing charisma stuff, painting, all that kind of stuff. We have plenty of things in this house that you can use to do more skill increases, I guess. I don't know if that makes any sense, but anyway, it is about 11, almost there. We're just getting everybody queued up for some different um, skills, and you can see the holiday stuff is still out. We'll have to clean that up eventually. I'll clean it up when I put the wedding stuff out. And yeah, so there we go. You two go watch the countdown. Very nice. Very good. Okay, good work. And everybody is all set. You can see that I'm being just totally jerked around the screen by everyone completing their resolutions, which is scary, but also fine. So I'm just going to cancel out the interactions of them doing that stuff. And then we'll start getting ready for the wedding. We're going to plan it for Tuesday, and it is going to be a wedding ceremony. We will start asking people to do stuff soon. Let's walk down the aisle, exchange our vows, cake. We will have Austin, our resident chef, bake the wedding cake, although you need gourmet cooking skill for the wedding cake, and we only have a cooking skill for that of 1, despite having a regular cooking skill of 10. So we'll figure that out. And yeah, so we just put him in a suit for his wedding. I'm just going to say her purple dress is fine because I don't want to wait for the loading screen. But also, purple is the color of our kingdom. So that is totally fine if she has a purple wedding dress. All set. Okay, it is now Bryce's birthday. And also, we want Bryce to, live a good life. We are asking Hades to be the officiant. And Bryce, yes, Bryce. So he is going to age up and then we will move him out with Bobby. I just got to get some Sims out of my household, like, to be completely honest. Um, so here we go. And we can only cook one wedding cake, and it's the cupcake one. So, all right, fine, whatever. Let's do that. But in the meantime, we do need to make a cake for Bryce's birthday. I didn't want to cook the wedding cake until the last minute because I know sometimes it has a problem with spoiling. I don't know if they fix that or not. I haven't really played with my wedding stories since then, so we'll just kind of roll with it. I don't know also why when they go up to young adult, they can't just keep the aspiration that they have. Also, is considered a high school dropout, but he didn't drop out. He aged up. And now I'm like, oh, maybe because his grades were so bad, he was considered a dropout. That's kind of funny. And then you can see what careers you can't get with that, which honestly, I haven't played with that part of the um, not aspiration, the pack, like the high school years pack. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we are going to move Bryce into Bobby's household and get them married. So we'll rename him. Excellent. And we're all set. So there we go on that. And these two will live happily ever after. Maybe not really. So look forward to the actual wedding, my friends. Um, yeah, so there we go. They're all set. And now we are one sim down in our household, which is great because honestly, it is kind of glitchy with so many sims in the house. But let's skip to the next day where it is Yvonne and Hugo's birthdays. So, Recycle Disciple, I guess. Let's make him one of the nature aspirations because he likes recycling. We already did the Master Maker, so let's not do that again. And then we have Yvonne aging up into a young adult. And she got jealous, which is hilarious because her aspiration was Villainous Valentine. Anyway. Okay, let's make our wedding cake while everybody else eats a slice of cake. And yeah, so everybody have cake. It's very nice. I would invite more people over for the birthday parties, but there's already too many Sims in my house. So no more. No more Sims in my house. And here we go. Cooking, cooking, cooking. He is making his own wedding cake, which I guess is okay. It might, be a little sad, but it's fine. And then we will skip ahead till Tuesday. I did, take a break in between these two shots. So you are going to see some differences as soon as we load into the next part of this video, which I will explain to you right about now. Okay, so we are back, and as you can see, we do not have as many Sims in our household. Basically, what happened was I came back into the game and tried to use Control Any Sim while having so many Sims in my house, and it totally glitched out and freaked out, and I couldn't control the Sims. It said Sims weren't in my house when they were, and it was just a huge mess. So that is why half the family is currently somewhere else, but they will still be coming to the wedding. Everyone will be coming to the wedding. So there's that. And we are just going to flirt with our wife a little bit, or our future wife, or fiance, and get everybody to take the day off so that we can get ready for the wedding, which will be starting in about 1 sim hour. So that'll be good. We are all set. Very nice. These two are very excited for their wedding. I am excited for their wedding. And we are about to get started. So let's go into the wedding. And it is going to be here at the castle as well. And it's starting a little late for some reason, but there we go. Okay, so let's start. And you can see I changed things down here. We'll get everybody to gather around the aisle. It goes right up to the wedding arch. And looks like mom is wearing all white. That's fine because we're wearing purple. Um, Okay, so everybody's doing good. Oh my God, look at Cecilia in the red outfit with the blue hat. I love that. Um, okay, so here we go. Everybody is arriving, and we are bringing also over the whole club, the nobility club. And there they go, walking down the aisle. And we are getting ready for the wedding itself. But, who appears? Nathaniel and Josephine, totally crashing the wedding, dressed in all red. Very nice. And just totally coming in and terrorizing everybody. Yep, he is going to beat up his father. That's awkward. And she is going to start drinking blood, and they are just going to completely terrorize the guests. Everybody is running around screaming and freaking out, and they are just, really enjoying ruining this wedding. So, I do have a mod where vampires can kill. So down goes Joanne. Um, like they can kill by drinking blood. So poor Joanne. And then Hades is all knocked up, and they are going knocked up, knocked around. I don't know. And then they're going to like round up everybody in attendance and lock them in the other room. But first, they're going to make everyone watch them get married. This is our wedding now. So there we go. They are married and they are so happy about it. And we are going to continue to drink the blood of our guests, although for right now, Joanna is the only one who passed away, probably because she's an elder. I don't really know what the statistics on the mod are. But anyway, they're drinking blood from guests, and everybody's freaking out and running around. And it is just great. It's chaos. So we are going to come over to here, and I'm just going to make a little prison cell. Just a little one for everyone. So there, I'm just going to use the get to work, yeah, the whatever that is. So I am going to skip ahead to getting everybody in there because you know that it took forever and I don't want to make you suffer. So at first I was going to try to get them to walk in there using the club command, but it's just not working. So there we go. Everybody, all of the nobility is in here right now. Everybody who, because they were all attending the wedding and now they're all trapped. So these two are feeling great. They're feeling very happy. And for some reason, Yvonne is also feeling flirty. I don't know what's going on with her. But yeah, so they are feeling great. I mean, oh, look at Josephine in that dress. It curves in all the right places. I love her. Um, if you do not remember Josephine, I will give you a quick recap. We played the Vampire Black Widow challenge with Luna, who is the vampire who founded our kingdom, who helped found our kingdom. And she killed all of her spouses and all of her children. And one of her children, gosh, what was her name? Was it Simone? Had secretly had Josephine. So Luna is Josephine's grandmother, and she secretly had a child so that that child could later avenge them, because nobody was in a position to do that like hundreds of years ago now. So Josephine is out for revenge. Nathaniel has been probably brainwashed by her a little bit. I think that, um, he has a lot of resentment about not being ever found by his father, and she probably helps feed into that negativity. Um, maybe if he actually tried to hear Hades' side of the story, he would understand, but he's not interested in that. So here we go. Luna has arrived. She has found out that there is something happening to her people, and she has come to you know, see what's happening. And she's really powerful. So she never would have thought that someone just as powerful as her would come along. So Josephine kind of tells Luna, I'm your granddaughter. You were betrayed by your daughter before you killed her. And I'm going to finally get revenge for our family and put an end to your terror, even though Luna hasn't been any terror for anybody for many, many years. But she is going to have a vampire duel with her. And honestly, I don't know what I'd do if Josephine lost, because Luna is a master vampire, like a grandmaster vampire. So they are fighting. Nathaniel is watching. He's like, go, babe, you got it. And they are going to keep going. And Luna lost. She lost. So we are going to kill her. Very good. So Josephine's like, this is for my mom and my dad, and she kills her. Look at that face. She's pretty pleased with herself, and she's also overly dramatic for some reason. But she's doing great. We need to clean that blood off you, though. So they're doing great. Nathaniel is very happy that his wife got what she wanted, and now he's going to go get what he wants and terrorize all of his family members. So he's going to drink blood from them. For some reason, they're not dying in as many numbers as I thought they would. Like I thought that lots of people would die with this mod, um, but you know. So anyway, we are going to terrorize our prisoners. And I think Hades is just very confused. Like he's like, I don't understand what is happening. Suddenly I have a child and he Nathaniel kind of taunts him with that information. He's like, my mother was Jade, you abandoned us, blah blah blah. And Hades is like, I didn't know I had a kid, you know. But that's not, Jade died, and Nathaniel had a tough life. Josephine was the only one who was there for him. And he's just really not interested in hearing anything else. So they are going to come upstairs. I don't know why that you took a bath and that blood did not come off you. Anyway, so they are just enjoying their movie, and we're going to. He just like day after day after day, he just spends all of his time, you know, drinking blood, making fun of, terrorizing, tormenting these people they have locked in their basement. And the kingdom is like, all the like normal people in the kingdom are like, what is happening? What do we do? And so it's total chaos everywhere and outside because all of the nobility are here and a lot of them are dead now because there was too many Sims in here, so I culled them. But it's just a lot. And then Yvonne, who has the villainous Valentine aspiration, tries to flirt with Nathaniel, seeing if it would save her. And of course, Austin is like, "Is she cheating on me?" And then we get a little check mark in the her aspiration. But yeah, she tries to flirt with him, and it totally like does not work. Like he doesn't like it, and then he kills her. He's like, "Bish, please." So you know, they're just gonna keep killing people, and he is intimidating Austin, and he's like, I think he specifically has a lot of hatred for Austin because he feels like Austin is living the life that he should have lived. He should have, had parents who loved him, who raised him. He could have completed all his toddler skills and childhood aspirations and, you know, gotten all of the privileges that come along with that. Also, Josephine's pregnant. And he really resents all of his siblings for having that life that he didn't get to have because, his grandmother and then his father rejected his mother. So we're having a baby. I thought that that would be nice. She does want to have a baby, so they're going to rebuild. Um, I don't know if they would make themselves king and queen, but they are definitely going to snatch all of the stuff, and because I don't really think they care about the kingdom itself, so they'll probably just take all of the wealth and riches and get their revenge, and then you know just move on. So I tried to kill the children with MCCC, but it didn't really work. So, like, look, when I reset them, they just come back to life. So I'm not really sure. But children can die in The Sims, so I don't really get what the problem is anyway. We'll just delete them. Okie doke. So, yes, I think they're just gonna enjoy themselves. They don't really care about structure or, the other people or anything. There we go. And Josephine's going to scope out the nursery because she's very excited about having the baby. She is finally getting what she wanted because they both have this like family hang up because Josephine was raised for just a short while by her father alone because her mother lived with Luna and Luna couldn't know that Josephine existed. And so Josephine lived for a short while with her father, but then had to be taken in um, and taken away when Luna finally came for her dad. So she doesn't really remember her parents. And she's been alone for hundreds of years. Like, I mean, think about it. We've gone 10 generations. How long is a generation? Yeah, it's been hundreds of years. It's got to be like at least 500 years. I don't know. So it's been a really long time, and she didn't have anyone and had to kind of keep hidden to keep herself safe. And so they both have a lot of trauma and hangups, and they should really get therapy instead of killing everybody. But, there's no therapy in The Sims. There's a mod for that, though. Anyway, so that's where we're at. We're starting to take down the population, and I'm killing them with life's tragedies instead of the vampire mod for because it's just not happening. Anyway, I was having some problems with my computer at this point. I was really worried that like at the very end the save was going to get corrupted or something, which is, would be really just the icing on the cake. But also, I was like, "Oh, my computer knows that this is the last time with this family, and it's trying to prevent me from finishing." Anyway, so we are just going to continue down the line. We're going to save Hades for last because, that's the person that he's really mad at. We're going to, it goes Hades is number one and then Austin is number two. So he is going to then kill Austin right in front of Hades as well. Do, do, do. He does not die of the blood drinking, but that's okay. Um, and he's going to yell at Hades, and Hades is just going to kind of be like, "Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know. It's not, I was just trying to do what's best for the kingdom." And then Nathaniel is like, "What's best for the kingdom? You destroyed the kingdom with those actions because I'm going to just destroy it. And you are going to have to live with the fact that everything you did to preserve this kingdom was for nothing." Very, very sad. So there we go. Austin is now dead, and Hades is the last one left, and he's probably a broken shell of a man after watching literally everybody he knows die. And then, now that Nathaniel has tormented him enough, he will finally let him go and move on to the next part of his life with his new family and his baby and his wife, and it'll just be lovely. So there goes everybody, and let's take a look at our urn situation because I am going to put them in the graveyard. Uh, and again, in the graveyard, only enough room for 10 generations, so there's that. Let's go through. We have so many of these now, not as much as Little Simsie, but plenty of graves. Do 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 do. Yes, okay. And the three graves we're going to take to the graveyard are Hades and Joanne's, of course, to put in their section. And then we will also bring Jade's because I think Nathaniel is like, look, my mother belongs in a good position. He never had her grave, so he's like she deserves to be put to rest in a respectful manner, like not just have her grave hanging out in someone's inventory. So, anyway, we are going to have the baby before that though. And it's Love Day. So, you know what? They are going to do some Love Day stuff. They're just so happy. They've gotten everything they wanted. They're probably going to run away together to some other land and just enjoy the rest of eternity together. And yeah, they both feel really like a lot of closure. It's great. So, I know I just like totally destroyed everything in the last part of this, but I just really felt like it couldn't end any other way. I just felt like I did not want to leave everything open ended. We're going to close the loop with the same way it started. Because when we started this, I don't know if you remember, when we started this legacy, we started with only the people that traveled on Cordelia's ship. And then they built up the entire kingdom with just them. And so I'm coming full circle and closing the loop and then opening it back up again where, Nathaniel and Josephine are starting over, just the two of them. So I really am enjoying that. And also because Luna emptied out this entire land and killed everybody. And so Josephine is also, mirroring that. She killed everybody. So anyway, I have some thematic reasons. So now we have our baby, our daughter, Adrian. So I am really excited about that. And then we'll just head to the graveyard, put the graves down, and call this series good. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that it is ending. I just really enjoyed this from start to finish, and I didn't think I was going to finish. I got like fatigued halfway through, but it just really all came together. And I hope that you enjoyed it because I had a lot of fun playing with these Sims. And we're just gonna go on to the next thing. I hope that you're excited for that. We are gonna do a family tree video after this, just a recap, and then we'll be done with all of this, and we will be moving on. I am going to be doing the Ultimate Decades Challenge by Morbid Gamer next, so I hope you'll join me for that. And we'll put Jade's grave right in the middle here and call it good. I hope that you guys really liked this, and I will catch you in the next one.